Fall's here for most of us, folks, and it's our one last opportunity to get that last cutting of the grass in before we store this behemoth away for the winter time. And when you cut the grass for the last time, go ahead and set the height of the lawnmower up just a notch. It'll make the grass a lot healthier. Let it go through the winter and be ready for the spring, and it'll grow again. We can cut again. Before we put this thing away, though, folks, there's some things we need to do, because there's nothing more frustrating than getting this out in the spring and yanking on that rope for 20 minutes and it won't start. After the lawnmower cools down, the first thing we want to do is grab a garden hose and rinse this unit off. Through the cuttings of the summer, we've got dirt, dust, grass clippings all over this thing. We want to just rinse that off. Once you've cleaned the top, I want you to flip the lawnmower on its side and check out underneath where the blade is. A lot of times when we cut wet grass, it'll clump up in there, and we want to scrape that out and go ahead and rinse it out with the garden hose. While it's still on its side, you want to go ahead and grab a file and real quickly run it across both edges of the cutting blade. A sharp blade is a lot healthier for the grass than a dull blade. Now that we have the lawnmower clean and the blade sharpened, we need to worry about the gasoline that's in the gas tank before we store this away. A lot of you opt to run the engine until this runs dry. That's not the best thing to do. There's some gaskets in here that need to be kept lubricated. It's better to keep the gas in the tank and go ahead and add one of these fuel stabilizers. It'll prevent corrosion from moisture, and it'll store the engine without draining the fuel, ready for spring when you want to cut again. I'm Don Seaman with News from the Home Front. You can do this stuff.